and welcome back to Minecraft. In this third episode we will be doing the boathouse. As per the last episode, went out and collected some materials. I've delayed filming this a little bit because today I was expecting a... Hello. I was expecting a new mic which hasn't yet come, so if it does arrive I will suitably disappear and reappear, which will just be a cut to you guys, I guess. Now, let's have a look. What we'll do is we'll start off with the clay. I've already collected a lot of clay and cooked them up, but I just wanted to show you the basic steps. So you go and collect yourself some clay. So yeah, straight into this, by the way. Boom, and then you've got yourself 14 clay. I'll strip that back down to 8 for the moment. And grab a piece of coal, because one piece of coal will cook 8 clay. Oh, there's my thingies. And you do is you stick them in. We'll leave them cooking at the moment. Another material we're going to need is the cactus, and we're going to need to cook some of that bad stuff up, so let's go out and get some of that. See, a busy week. I was invited onto a server, on a Steam community server. So I've been out there playing and looking at what it's doing, a bit of downtime as well, and settling into a new job, so all been busy this week. I'm working hard to resolve the black border issue. I think it's down to the fact of memory on my machine. Others have given me some suggestions and such like, but don't seem to be doing anything at the moment, so I'll still continue to work on that until I get it fixed, because it is something I want to remove the borders on either side of the picture. Oh, fell down the hole. Right, so what we're going to do is we've got 40, so let's bring that down to 36, stick that in there for the oven. In fact, we'll tell you what, break that up. And we will grab some coal. In fact, I've got... I still only need that many anyhow. If I do... What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, broke it into 18 instead of 16, which was clever of me, wasn't it? I could do 5 stacks then. Let's do 5 stacks. Bling bling. So what we're doing is we're cooking up the cactus to make some cactus green, because that's one of the... And there you go. The clay has now cooked through, so you've now got hardened clay. Stick that in there. That's 4 on the cook. We'll stick that. Grab another coal. Ta-da! Now what will happen is that these will cook through and they'll make this, which is cactus green. And we need cactus green, and I've grabbed my lapis, which I've formed into a block, so there you go. Cooking through into cactus green. We'll grab some of this. Like so. And then what you do, we've got there 16 of it, so we'll stick that in there, grab some of that back. So lapis lazuli, and your cactus green gives you cyan dye, 2 off. Boom, 33. Probably more than we're going to need, but we'll cook these up and take these over to the construction site, where we're going to build the boathouse. We already started as in the last episode. We got the corridor done, as we know. We laid out the foundations, so we'll go back to that again. I had dug out a few stones again, because I felt that they were... I'd just been a bit overzealous with the placing of blocks, so we should have a relatively clean canvas when we get over there to begin this project. Now, you're still cooking up. You're done. You're done. So it's just that top one, but it's 2 because it was the last one in. I see plenty of cactus green there for future use if I so desire. Yeah, just a bit of lag there. Right, okay. We've got the cactus green. We've got the clay. I did harvest some extra wood, 15 saplings to replant at my leisure. What you won't be able to see is that I've actually moved my tree plantation over, so I can put more spruces. Although, to be honest, I've got a natural spruce farm over that direction, really, haven't I? So this is where we got to in the last episode. Just to give you a quick reminder, we'd built the foundation along here. I'd started to place stones down in here, but I have refrained it to that. A dividing foundation there, another wall here, and a little structure here, which will make more sense in a minute. So let's go back to the crafting table and I'll show you, well, the chest and the crafting table, I'll show you what we've got. So as you can see, I have 2.5 stacks of hardened clay now, plenty of building blocks, spruce wood planks, and oak planks. Now I've also brought a block of iron because one of the things we are going to be building is a lot of hoppers. Let's get on with turning some of these, and I'm going to turn a stack and a half, I think, we'll see, into cyan blocks. So what you do, simple, wrap round like so, as I say, plenty of cyan clay, bam, you've got yourself your cyan clay blocks. I don't think we'll need as much as this, and I've really messed that one up, haven't I? There we go. I'll try that again. Why am I missing that one out? I don't know, but there we go. It's just determined not to be there. So let's just do it old school. Right, so we got a stack and a half of cyan clay. Now, have we got room here to dump this stuff back in? I certainly do. I'll place that there. I'll drop that in. Now we've got redstone, glowstone as well. Plenty of glass going, and my aqua affinity, which I forgot last time. So let's get that on. And we're sorted. Yeah, I don't know, that's from tree exploration. Okay, so let's make the hoppers. I'll grab all this wood at the moment. What we're going to need is 15 hoppers for this project. So this is when I find out. I've done it again. I don't know how that is happening, but let's try that again. Let's grab that. Yep, there we go. So there's 8. This is where I find out I haven't got enough wood. I do not have enough wood. Great. Definitely don't. Well, I'm not one to use that because that's for part of the build. Let's go back to HQ and get some wood. Always the way, always the way. So let's see, how many is it? 13, so I just need to make 2 more chests. Let's see if I've actually got some chests already made. If not, I'm in the same area anyway, so it's all good. Oh, there's 1 chest, so that's 1 less to make. So we'll grab... I'll just grab that. Why mess about? Why mess about? And the 15 hoppers will come... You'll see what I'm going to do with the 15 hoppers. I had to think there. Stop and think. I need coffee. I need caffeine. No, we don't. We're all good. There we go. There we go. That's 15 chests. Now, with each one of those, I'll need 5 iron. So that's 50, 75 iron. So that's a stack in a bit. I'll just do that for ease. So there we go. Place the hopper in the middle. I'll do that. Swing that across. Make those 15 because then I'll get my 15 hoppers. But oh, they do stack. That's good. I just thought, oh, good if they don't stack. Okay, so I think we can drop that iron back in and that iron back in. Don't need the lapis anymore. Oh, I don't need the clay blocks either, or this, but we'll have it. I'll bring the wood, as we will need that. Glass, stone blocks. Now, what we're going to also make here, I haven't brought anything to make levers. That's clever of me. Oh. No, I haven't made any levers with me. That's easy enough. We'll just shoot down and grab something. Glowstone. We're going to make 4 glowstone. I think I've got one of those already in the bag, but it doesn't matter. I'll use them. And we're going to surround it with redstone, like so. And make ourselves some redstone lamps. Now, redstone lamps need a redstone signal. Zombie time. So let's go down and get at this. Right, and I'll explain on the way down. Redstone... He sounds closer. Redstone lamps need a redstone signal, so i.e. a lever, because then it'll keep the constant signal. If you use a push button, it won't stay on, so therefore the light won't stay on. You can set these up to light sensors if you wish. We might do that at a later stage with some of the lamps, and that's what I'm after. Oh, now let's see, did I see? Scan, 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 plenty more iron. Scan, scan, no. No. So we'll just make some basic levers. I'm sure you've done this yourselves before many times. I'll need about, we'll make about 8, because then it's covered off in it. And I'll bring that cobble up with me just in case it's not. We'll head back up to make this. So you can actually see this in use now. Where are we? Stuck on the underside of the latch. Basement level 5. And climbing. Up. Basement level 4, televisions. Level 3, ladies' wear. Level 2, that's normally a food court. Level 1, kids' wear. Get the mums in to spend the money. Ground floor, till. Now, he's just... oh, I'll leave him with his infatuation with said villager. Right, so we've now got lamps as well, so we're good to go with that. I am going to take a little bit of redstone. Right, let's get this underway. So we'll kick off with the hoppers, I think. What I want to... no, we won't kick off with the hoppers because it's going to be a little bit tricky. So let's put a wall in along here. Wait, falling. And that there. So there we go. Now he's got to think it through. This wall's not in the right place. Let's put this stuff down. Hup. There we go. I think we will probably be doing the hoppers last. One of the last things we do, because I know that we've got to line the hoppers up. So in the meantime, I will put a piece of soil in there so that I've got my marker to show where that's to go. Now we're across here. I don't want that there in the end, but it'll do for now. And then we're here. So that's wall, wall, wall. This should be a column here. So these are marking out where the columns will be. I'll put that on top just to give me a bit of light. I did bring some soil, I did indeed. So there's a hole down there. There's a hole. Yep. Gonna grab some more stone. There we go. Handy having it near. It's not near enough, of course, but handy having it near. And we're going to jump into the water in a second, I think. Let's try, you know, just putting it off, and then don't want to get my feet wet and all that. So let's do that, and we'll have a column here, column there, and a column there. Now this interesting structure can now have its skin round it, like so. We can take that out. There we go. So you get a feel for that. Right, I think I'm now going to have to get my feet wet, I'm afraid to say, so we'll hop in with my aqua to build that across. Oh, alright, maybe I won't build it across fully. Right, now we'll do it again. This is for a structural element that will be hidden from view, but will be the engine room of the boathouse. I'm going to build one in at the moment because I'll use you use steps there for that construction. And back under again. Now, of course, I could use torches to breathe underwater. What do I mean by that? I'll show you in a second. So if I grab a torch now, because as you can see I'm at 3 bubbles, and go boom, there you go, back up to full bubbles. Oh yeah. So we'll do that there, because I'm in a dangerous location as I was last time, so we'll do the same thing again. There we go. Now we're all good again. So swinging around, I just want to make sure I get to the right location here. I'll make a mistake there. And I'm not using my torch trick, which I should do, but I was close enough to the... here. Okay, so that is the lower level of this room that we're going to build. So we'll get this room underway. And then we can start with all the fun and games and beautification. Oh, yep. You thought as well as I did I was going to drown again. That's what people are watching this to see if I drown or not. I'm sure of it. Absolutely sure of it. I might change those back to half slabs as well. Oh no, half slabs. I've got half slabs on the mind. Steps to kind of give it a tiered way. Yep, I knew I was going to do that. Tiered view up. So let's do that. Yeah, leave that one out. I'm on the ground, so I'm going to do the top strike. But easy. And back down again. So let's do that, and that. And I'm out of blocks, so grab that lot. Yep. Now, that's that filled in nicely, so what we'll do is we'll get the soil out. And I'm filling that out. Just like that. Not like that, just like that. Okay, I realised something there. Scion along there. There we go. And there is one other thing that we'll need to make, I realise, that I haven't made yet, which will be, well, in fact I've got them, but we'll make one. Just so we all know how to make them, which is a dispenser. Because this is going to be an automatic boatyard. Oh yeah! Takes a fair bit of soil, this, doesn't it? Oh, there's a gap there. That means there's a gap on the other side, so we're going to have a little bit of water leakage. Shortly, yeah, we will. Yep. Ta-da! Right, okay, now what I'll do is I'll dig this off screen. Yeah, once I get this all gutted out, I'll be right back, and we'll get on with the rest of the building. Right, you've got me back. One of the things I did mention there was we'll need a dispenser. So what I'm going to do is craft one. They're pretty straightforward. You will need a bow. So, as I have the materials here, I thought I would just make one. What am I missing? The cobble. So as you can see, made a bow there. You put your 3 wood in as a shape of the bow. String down there. Jobs are good. And now for a dispenser, cobble all round. You don't need 2 there. You just need 1. A bit of redstone. So it's a kind of resistance. That's a dropper. We don't want a dropper. We want a dispenser. Oh, dropper. Dispenser. Smiley face. See it? Smiley face. Ooh. In it. Enough silliness. So we've got the dispenser. Now, did I bring the right wood? Nope, let's grab the right wood as well. Whilst we're here, I don't need that at the moment. Grab. Sorry, I'm going backwards and forwards here because I'm just realising I could probably do a few things at once whilst I'm here. Lights, torch, yeah, that'll do. I'll probably still get it wrong, but you know. Okay, so I've dug that out. Ta-da! Left a little staircase in. That's where the hoppers are going to go. That's where the dispenser's going to go. And up here, we're going to put in our floor. And as I say, I did start to show you this in the last episode, but I think I've taken it out for obvious construction reasons. Lay in the floor. Should have been a carpenter, really. And we're just going to stop there because that'll leave me the route to come up and in. Quickly swap to these 2 because I've got a column going there and a column going there. You can see the basic structure of this building already coming to pass. I have cleared out here, but I haven't put the floor underneath in because I'll probably do that when I do a tidy up underneath. We've got ourselves a little undercroft, basically, and I don't know how this is going to work. It won't work if I do that, but let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, it was, and you thought, yeah, and you do that. I knew it would do that, you son of a meep. Come here, put that in there, and then we'll, right, so we'll go around and do it the other way around, shall we? Oh. There's so many people going, I knew you would do that, I just knew, I could have told you. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll make myself a false floor, make life a little bit easier by sticking one there. That'll do. There we go, job done. Voila. So dispenser in. This will then allow me to do the following. Grab my hoppers. Now, shift, because if you don't shift, you'll just open up the dispenser. So holding down left shift, click. And as you can see, the hopper's going into that. So dump, 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 done. And by holding down the shift, because again if you hit on the copper you'll get the thing up, it'll display up. You can see these hoppers are now pointing towards each other, like so. Now we'll hop out, it's getting dark again. Yeah, it's getting to night time. So I'll hop into here, do what I did last time, remove, shift, click into that hopper, click into that hopper, and so on and so forth. Ooh, there we go. And as you can see they're all lining up nicely into each other, except for that one, because I think I was free floating at the time I did it. So let's redo that one again, putting in a false floor to allow me to stand on it. Boom, there we go. And then we'll do one there, one there, one there. And hope like hell that they've all gone the right way. Yep, you can see them all there, I don't know if you can, but you can just see them all there, because I know it's a bit dark when you're under the water. Oh, there we go. And then I'll do the same on this side. Shift, click, shift, click, shift, click. With a hope again that they're all pointing. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'm satisfied that they are all pointing. There's the hoppers. Now, the idea for this is that if I was to make a boat, which we can do right now, by heading back to said crafting table, we'll stick them in there. There we go. To make a boat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! We have a boat. Head back to here again. We won't be using it, but if I was to place the boat on top of this, on top of the water, like so, and then break it, come on, boom, it's probably missed the hoppers altogether. Has it? We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Because we'll go over to the dispenser. Let's see. Oh. Nope, it didn't. And there you go. So what's happened is that the boat's fallen into these hoppers, gone around, through these ones here, and into the dispenser. So we're 50% of the way through what this boathouse is going to allow us to do. So I'm now going to grab this wood again, just move it over from one slot for some bizarre reason, don't ask me what. There we go. And there we go, and there we go. I will now remove this clay and place in solid blocks. You could of course carry on if you wanted to with that, but there we go. So this is our arrival pier. Yeah, like so. And what I can now do is start to build this up properly. I might have to refer back to the full height of these. Yeah, I think I'm one shy on my height that I want to be at, so I'll place this here. And go boom, boom, I'll take that out. Ooh, there was one there. This is a wall, solid wall, so we can easily build that up, like so. And then I have these lovely wooden blocks on top here. And now we're getting the structure coming to 4. I will be swapping to these. Again, this is all preference, so it kind of gives you a little bit of height here. Ooh, just a bit flies off, and that's the beginning of your roof structure. So you can see the boathouse is coming. So we'll put some glass in now. Go on you go, thank you. And again here, same again. There we go. And we will do this section here. Up. See, no, I can't do that from this height, which is a shame. Put this on anyhow. Work our way across. Now these will be changing. I'll show you that in due course. There we go. But for now, into the one water, so I don't take any damage. I've got 9 glass, so that'll do for this. And voila, you're beginning to see the structure of the boathouse now come up quite quickly. This will be glass as well. Glass will be put in here, glass in there, but I'll and this is the solid wall continuation. So we'll just do that. What you will find, what I will have to do is I'll put 3 clay there to give the surround the right feel. But there will be timber across and into there at that point. So there we go. So you can begin to see the design of this coming to fruition. Now I'm trying to remember. Come on, Azarmorph, you can remember. Yes, I think it's too high for this. And then it's timber on the top. Yep, that's like that. Yeah, that looks like about right. And then what I'm going to do is place a piece of timber here. It'll all come to fruition. I'm on there for now. Yep, that's about right. I haven't brought those with me. Good. So what I'm going to do... Do you want to see this? I'm going to go on the basis that you want to see the rest of this built as I'm building it, because I was going to cut and then show you the rest, but because you've seen me already wreck some of this. But I think I might be shy on some materials. So I'm going to go and do a recce on my material count. Before I do that, let's do this. So I'll just go and grab some more spruce wood and return, and also we'll do a bit of a tidy up of the underneath, which then I'll do you a quick show off, because it's all going to be underwater work and you're not really going to be interested in that, I don't think. If you are, by all means leave me a comment and I'll make sure that I show you as much as I can. So that's going to be interesting. Yes, I was going to show you this. So there's a lamp down in this corner. There will be another lamp in this. If I tell you what, I will show you this. We'll just take this row, take that row out. There we go. Take that away. Put the lamp in there because I'm not going to use torches on this build at all. So, switch, boom, light comes on. Just like that. Not like that, just like that. So I'll put that back in like so I can walk past, and then I'll put a little staircase here at the soil again, so that I can actually get up and down whilst I need to. He says, hoping. There we go, that'll do. And underneath here, again, red torch, there we go. Now I do need to take this corner up, as he falls out, this corner of the structure out, and that'll be explained shortly. Okay, so I will get on with finishing off underneath the water section. Oh, where does the time go? I've just come back after going over to the forest to get some spruce wood, and come back and did a couple of other things when I realised, with reviewing the time, we're already up at 26 to 27 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get this done in one episode, which does surprise me. But we have done quite a lot with getting the hoppers done, getting the dispenser in, getting the floor down in most of the locations. Still this bit to do. Yep, and the roof, and some more lights, and plenty of other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off now. I'll tell you what, actually, let's just do this. Splush. As I said, little things. So what I've done is I've put the steps on underneath to kind of give it a bit of an edged field. So I've put upside down steps in there just to give it an upside down feel, and I will put columns in at some point. But we're going to have to cut this episode now, because I do like to keep it between the 25 to 30 minute bracket. And in the next episode we'll finish this off. We'll use some more red wire, because the reality is this is going to be an automated boathouse, so there's no having to carry or open a chest. We will get that sorted out. Get some more lights on this so that we don't have any problems with spawning within it, although to be honest they could be out there and travel in, but the basis is that we're not going to give them an excuse to spawn, for mobs, an excuse to spawn inside the building. Until next time, keep well.